Empowerment and community connection, NickV Ministries invites you to their Champions Summit. And Jenna Quinn is here to share more about the summit as well as her own journey as a champion in preventing child sexual abuse. Good morning to you, Jenna.
Good morning.
So glad to have you. Okay, so let's dive right in. You're going to be one of the featured speakers at the Champions Summit. You serve as a champion for the abused, and there's even a national law that is named after you. Tell me a little bit about your story, your journey, and how you ended up in this seat here today.
So I'm a survivor, like so many others in this country. And you know what the devil meant for harm, God worked miraculously for good, for the good of many people. And so Jenna's law is state legislation and has passed also in several other states, and has now been written into federal law as the Jenna Quinn law.
Wow. Tell me, what does that mean to you? I can only imagine, not for it only to be in the state, but for it to go federal and to know that you are making change, not just here in Texas, but all over.
It's just like watching God perform His word over our lives and His promises to make something beautiful from harm and tragedy and pain and betrayal. And so Champions is very near and dear to my heart personally because you know, these are champion issues to the heart of the Father. These are champion issues to God. And so the abused is one of many critical issues that the Champions Summit is going to be talking about.
I can just tell you just radiate goodness and kindness and pureness, and the fact that you are a vessel for the Lord and you are making things happen in this way. It is so stellar. And so I have to ask, how can local communities across the country become more equipped with resources when it comes to children's safety?
Children's safety has never been more important than it is right now today with in-person and online crimes. And so NickV Ministries has Champions for the Brokenhearted. And so if you go and you look at the Abused tab, you can find more resources for equipping on this specific subject.
Tell me, how did you and NickV get in connection? How did you guys start working together?
We were introduced by a mutual colleague, a mutual friend, and it just happened to be perfect timing because they were just starting to work on this Champions for the Brokenhearted program that covers 12 critical social issues that we want to help equip the church in understanding and empowering them to care for the brokenhearted and crushed in spirit.
Knowledge is power, and if we can then apply it, that's when real change happens. And that brings us to the Champions Summit today and tomorrow at Create Church in Richardson. Tell me, who is it for? Who can attend? Is it for everyone?
Champion Summit is for a wide range of people, for believers that want to learn how to be the hands and feet of Jesus, to learn how to care for those who are brokenhearted and crushed in spirit. And I would encourage people to go to the website and see those 12 critical social issues and see, you know, where they can make an impact in their communities, in their families, in their ministries.
I'm looking at this flyer that we just had up, and I saw you up there, but you're not the only speaker that's going to be there. So tell me a little bit about the other ones.
There's incredible speakers. They're all champions. They're all passionate. They're all subject matter experts, and they care so deeply about these core social issues. And so obviously Nick Vujicic will be a speaker and Jaco Bujens, Pastor James Ward, and several other incredible speakers. You don't want to miss this.
Oh my goodness. What do you hope people will take away after they leave the summit? What do you hope they feel in their heart?
Well, many people come into care and counseling and ministry because they want to make a difference. And so, but many times it's because they've had their own brokenness and they've had their own experiences. So they'll experience healing, they'll experience the love of God, and they will learn how to be a powerful vessel for the glory of God, to care for those who have gone through these kinds of experiences.
Amen to that. There's just this whole calming presence over you. I could just listen to you talk for days. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sure your speech at the summit is just going to be stellar. So this is an event that you are not going to want to miss. And again, the Champions Summit presented by NickV Ministries is today and tomorrow at Create Church in Richardson. You can find out so much more at champions-summit.org or at nickvministries.org.